4, 3, 2, 1. Best path is to find all of them? Okay, so you can skip. So you visit big caves any number of times. Small caves are all the minuscule names. Okay, so first things first. This is not a one of these kinds of days things. So equals mid start num 1. What is it? Match. What? Oh, it's not match, it's find, isn't it? Yeah. What? Oh, which to start the search. But now I need a list of all the places. Whoops. I'll just do like this. Remove duplicates. My data does not have headers. So we'll have start. Then we'll do the small ones. Then we'll do TR, JT, ME, and so yeah, I'm gonna do it like this. So I'm gonna come here, copy, paste transposed. Yeah, let me go Not what I want to do. Nope. I thought I would have sworn that it's filter? Yeah. So the array is row 1, column 2, row 21, column 3, include if column 1 equals I want to look up how filter works. Whoops. That should be 2. It should be this one that's 3. If it's empty, whoops. Oh, it's times I gotta use. Oh, I know what I gotta do. I gotta put parentheses around these. I made this mistake before. Oh, it is like this. Ah, that's gonna be an issue. X, that, Y, that, then the calculation is this. There's no start to start. There's no start to anything. Start to VH. Oh, whoops, I made a mistake. Shouldn't be... row column 5, row 9 column. Now this should work. There we go. Then if I do if error, I can't what? You can't include a parameter to a let function. What? I don't know what that means. Well, I mean, easy way to do it like this. Oh no, this isn't gonna work, is it? Okay. Okay, let's undo this a couple times. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this as well. Row 1, column 2, to row 42, column 3. There we go, and that's how it's done. Okay. What I need to do is I need to write this as a set of... If I can do this as a graph. I need to go from end to somewhere. So I need all the possible paths. So now I can take this, and now that I know that this is correct, I can paste its values, delete this, and work with this. I could do every possible combination, which is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, but I can revisit a couple of these. TR and JT and I may never visit each other, right? Yeah. Okay, so that's kind of huge. So because those guys never visit each other... I have a couple options for start. So yeah, this will be what I'll define as the way that I'm currently going. Then what I'll do is... I wanted to output all the possible ways that I can go. And then from there, output all the possible ways that I can go. We each have 1, 2, 3 as a path. Okay, pathfinding questions are really tricky. I've got no idea even where to start for this. Like, I could go to XX or VH or TR. You know, let's just screw it. Whatever. I can do it like this. Paste values. XX. No, let's do it like here. Values. I'm also going to dye that a little bit darker. Because I don't know. Let's put a gap. Values. Values. Paste that. Turn that as well. Okay. So now, first one here could be XX. XX, because that's the first possible option. And then we have VH. And then we have TR. And what this would do is this value, oh wait, no, because it guarantees, yeah, all it does is it'll erase all of these and print out all the possible areas afterwards. Is there a way that I can compress this into some... There must be... Okay, okay, time to compress. I'm going to figure out a way that I can compress this. Because if I can compress this into some way that I can extract... Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I got no idea how. So there's got to be some way that I can take this and compress it into something small that isn't just binary. So like 2, 5... Yeah, 2, 5, 7. Yeah, that would work, wouldn't it? I think that actually does work. Yeah, okay. Let me just think about this for a moment. Okay, I can just do this simply. Okay. So minus 12, let's do minus 13. Then, if... Actually, I'll just make this simple just so I don't have to even bother. X, X, X. Is it true that ME only ever goes to one place? ME to HC. Okay, I can remove that entirely. Yeah, ME doesn't do anything. Instead of minus 1 and minus 13, it'd be minus 12. That works a lot better. I can delete that too. Beam only goes to JT, so there's no way to visit it. So we can delete that too. We delete this too. And once again, we go from 12 to 11. I'm even gonna minus... I'm just gonna do it like this, I think. This will just work better. It's simple. More simple. Whoops. But minus 10 is what I mean. I did that solution backwards. Okay. So now... all I need to know which areas I can visit multiple times. So essentially what I'm doing is going from start, going through whichever ones. I'm not sure actually which smalls connect to smalls. I'm going to start. I can either go to a big or a small. These are the smalls I can go to. Well, get to an end, I need HC or AB or TR. I can just do start, TR, end. How do I compute this, though? Yeah, so now I can just delete this, actually. No, that doesn't do anything. So, oh, no, it actually does do something, because I need to recalculate this in the future. So now I need to have a 2 and a 6 and a 7 case. So in a 2 case, well, no matter what, this is always going to be false now. Because we can't revisit there anymore. So I don't even care about those values now. So now we're either at 2, either 2, 5, 7, 8, 9, or it's 3, 4, 5, 6. Or it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or it's 6, 1, 2, 5, 7, or it's 7, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9. No different ways to people visit there. So I've got to visit there first, got to visit there last. So there's 7 times 6 times 5, 4, 54, 5,040 different ways of visiting. So that's no, there's more than that. Because I can visit TR and JT twice, but there's less than that because I can't do a lot of these combinations. Okay. So these are the big guys. The HC or AB, neither of which you can get to. So you need to get to HC or AB first. Only we can do that is either through... Yeah, so you either go to TR or to HCAB. And get to HCAB is through DD or one of the big guys. VHDD. So you have one way is start. Then you have VHDD AB. That's the I think the only way, and then end, that you can get out without touching either of the big guys. Start. It's XX VH. You could XX XX VH or DD. Yeah, that also works. And then the same thing as before. So these are all the ways. So start. You need to get to HC or AB. HC requires you to get to DD. Oh, these guys are actually the same, aren't they? You can reach AC and AB twice. They're literally identical. Which I'll mark as such. As being identical with something important. Because they're both identical, I can also leave by that facet. There we go. But in order to get to either of those, I gotta go through GD. Those can't go to each other. So all that HC and AB are ways to get from DD to one of the big guys. Can DD go to the big guys? Oh man, I really don't want to go to 5,000 something and then use that as... Okay, so I think... Since TR and JT can't go to each other, the best you could do is this, that. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's only 5 small caves to actually visit. Oh, wait, I'm wrong. Because ME is a big cave, and you can go to HC through ME. So you can go ME, HC. Oh, no, but you can only go to HC, which means in order to visit ME at all, you have to go through HC. If you could visit ME in a different way, that'd be relevant. But it's not. What was the other one? DDVHBM? But you can always visit BM. So this is actually relevant. There'll be some kind of like multiplication that I can do through here. I just don't know what the... there's a branch of mathematics, I'm sure. I mean, yeah, that would work. You go from the end to HCAB or TR. Once you're at HC, AB. So if you do end, then you do HC or AB, or you do end TR. If you're HCAB, TRJT, that's one case. And instead of TRJT, you could go to double D. Then when you're at DD, XX, or another HCAB, you go to the other one, and then you're forced to TRJT. So if you do DD, into XX or VH. Which if I'm at XX, then I could do start, and that's one. Or I could do DD. No, I can't. Or I could do VH. Yes, I can. TRJT. TRJT. Then we do HCAB, DD, VH. Now if I had VH, we can do... Whoops. XX, no we can't. DD, no we can't. So we either do TR or start. So in this case, we're going to do start. In the other case, we're just going to do TR. So HCAB, so you do HC to DD, DD to VH, VH to start, so VH can go to start, then we're done. Or it can do XX, which we can do. DD, no it can't. Or TR. Nope, just TR. I think about how I would expand this, right? I'd start with like, hey, here's end, here's the possibilities for end. And then for each of these, it would go through and append another list, and it would just be a whole list of all the possible branchings. I've got no idea how to even start with that. I'm just doing the easy way right now. Here it goes. End, HCAB, DD to VH, XXDD, TR. So yeah, then we do from XX. Start, DD, no. VH, no. So we either do from XX, we do start, and then we're done. DD, no. VH, no. TRJT. Those are all the possibilities. And then TR over here. I think these are all the possible options we have. They're at TRJT. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I've got to improve this a little bit and include the BM. But I think I have an idea of how I'm going to do this. I was just doing this so I get an idea of kind of... Yeah. It's false across the board except for... Exactly, JT. But ME is never going to be worthwhile. Maybe it'll be. Maybe the next one will be now you can visit each one twice, and then it'll be relevant. And then it's a pain in the butt. And then JT is true. Okay. So I want to codify it as being... So where are we now? Where are we going? What are our options? And I want to have them all concatenated vertically afterwards. What I need to do is have a way of being able to determine how many different ways there are for each. Well, what's the max? 1, 2, 3, 2. The largest one is 6. And it's a big one. So I could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Blue, and then this. We can make orange. Paste formatting. So this would be 1. Then we'd expand as to however many we need. And then this would go for however many we needed. This would do how many we needed. Okay. Whoops. All this, I think I'd make the text black. So, now this should have a list of all the different locations where it can go. It should be filter. That's the array. Such that this equals this, and we're looking at a different, make the math a little bit easier, but no, such that, yeah, that equals start I have no idea what this is gonna do. Well, it's gonna break first because I gotta put parentheses around first. Yeah, that's not even gonna come close to working, is it? Oh, jeez. Okay, well, no. What I want to do is I want to take a list of all these so that it only takes one such that whenever you look up this, yeah, this actually might work. So it's this array. No, it's not. It's not that array. It's this array such that which rows? So indirect. I'm doing indirects. I've lost it. Row 1, column, and h lookup. No, and index array is. Oh, so this should be row 1, column 1 to row 11, column 1. Let me look up what index is. I think index I might have done backwards. No, it's not index that I want. I want match. Yeah. This is still indirect. Whoops. It's not index that I want. I want match. Lookup value. I was going to do this for now. And lookup array, that to that. Match type exact. Column, that. And then, and row 11. Noah's row 1, column 1 style. If it's empty, then turn blank. Okay, what did I do wrong? Oh, I know what I did wrong. That should work now. Nope. Okay. Show calculation steps. Row 1, column 2, to row 11. What? Oh my gosh, do I have to do it like this? Well, that should work. Maybe we gotta do it like this. Aha, okay. Use XX VHTR. Which is exactly what I want. But now, I need to fix these references. I need to look at these a little bit better. Okay, what I want to do is I want to take this. I want to add a new sheet. I want to paste them right in here. I'm going to call that paths. Yeah, I like this. I'm going to look up and I'm going to make this called P1. Path 1. Then I'm going to go I'm going to call this path 2. And I'm going to do... I'm going to call this table. So this is now going to be table, bang, row 1, column match, instead of whatever that's going to be later. It's now going to look up row 1, column 1 to column 11 is going to be path 2. This is going to be path 2. And instead of okay. So same thing now. Okay, but now I can adequately figure out what the next thing I should be looking at is. So I'm going to copy this. I want to paste just the formatting only. Paste just the formatting only. And now what I'll have to do is I'll have to be able to wind back up and say, and doesn't have any previous to these paths. That is minuscule. So I'm not sure how I'll wind back the path mathematically. If I'm here, for example, I know that, well, I can figure out, based on 6 powers, this guy will be where we start. So this will be the first guy. The next will be, this is 1 of that row, that's 2 of that row, that's 3, then that's 4, that's 5, that would be 6 of that upper row. So it'll only ever come down to here. So this, and all of these, and all of these, we can just label that, whatever, no fill. No, let's do fill like this. There we go. And then the next one is where things get spicy. Because if I'm like here, then I'm okay, well, I'm going to be the top entry of this guy here. That's the expansion. That's how I have to math it out. Okay, now, that's going to be a little tricky. We don't have to do a lot of iterations, fortunately. Also, that's going to be annoying. Whatever. I'll figure it out. There we go. Whatever. Okay. So I need to math out, if I'm in this box, I want this. If I'm in this box, I want this. And that's always going to be true. It's when you get deeper that things get a little bit weirder. So row -1 divided by -1. Then you divide by 6. And we floor. And that, I'm aware, is what we're going to care about. This is row 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's row 6. So now all I have to do is wind back. So that's all the ones that do X's, right? So start DDVHTRJT. DDVHTRJT. DDVRVHTRJT. Oh man, that's incredible. And then if I take this and I paste here, uh-oh. Oh, whoops, I made a mistake. I know what I did wrong. I need to replace all RC-1s with start. And then I take this, paste formula only, paste formula only, Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this a little bit. I'm going to call this S, A, B, C, D, E, F, then G, H. S, A, no, A, B, C, D, E, F, B, H, and then X is going to be the end here. So it's S. Okay. Now, I'm going to create an extra line on the bottom that says, hey, I went to here already, and it will remember that. And I can bring that upon every single row. So, if I insert, then this entire row, I will put a... Yeah, let's do a green tinge. And that is S. And then I will further filter that array. I'm going to call past. That. Instead of +1, it's going to be +7. It's also going to be wrong. And then, yeah, I think this is going to work. Okay. So I take that, and then I do path 1 does not equal fast. There we go. I think that actually works. And now... So it's going to be... going to be... if... So now I gotta do divide by 7 instead of divide by 6. That's fine. Yeah, divide by 7 makes no difference for this. But this does make a difference. So this is the... Now I need to change this so that instead of it being not equal to... It was an error? Okay, I think that's actually correct now. So where does F go? What? Why does it say only H? Well, this is wrong in the first place. Is this where A goes? A goes S, S, D, E, G, H, D, E, G, H, D, F, G, H. Well, that's just wrong. Oops. Did I F up something? E should have this. There we go. Okay, so this should be correct now. D, F, G, H. First of all, A, F, G. A, F, G. Yeah. D, F, G, H. D, G, H. That looks correct to me. S, A, D, G. That's correct, except that's including... That's what it shouldn't be. Oh, because I didn't... Oh, sorry. I haven't actually... First of all, let's do this. Paste the formatting. Then paste the formatting. Bring that down. Take this guy. Formatting. Okay. We're going down. Okay, so let's just take the whole thing and just kill that. Okay. Formulas. SAB CFX. Oh, it could be like this. Excuse me. Like, this works. But, oh, first of all, it's GSABCFX. Yeah, but what I wanted to do is to remove... Oh, this is just wrong. This one is 13, divided by 7 is 1. Plus 7 is... Oh, I know what I gotta do. Okay, so... It's not plus 7. Roll minus 1 is 13. Divided by 7 is 1. Times 7. Yo, that actually works, though. Okay, but it's not divided by 7. Okay. We're getting somewhere. But I gotta put in another conditional that says, if... Yeah, now, if the starter is included in that, then leave it blank. Otherwise, keep going. But ideally, it would be removed from here in the first place. Not quite sure how that'd be done, though. But now the real question is if I take this, paste the formulas here, SAD, SAF, SA, and we're on G right now. What are we missing? What did we lose? But removed A. Wait, removed A? Did I do that successfully? What the hell? So why is it not removing S? Why is it not removing A? Why is it removing A here? Is it because it's the first one? No, why? So it's removing S there, but it's removing A in the middle here. I don't understand. Why is this happening? I don't understand what's happening here. Uh... Doesn't make sense. Why is it removing S but not A? Wait. 1. 8. Ah! It's because I fucked up and haven't... It's not plus 7. Passes times 7. Okay. I didn't fix this adequately. Formulas. 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 So first it goes to A, and it pumps out all the values of A. So SAS. This should not be revisiting S, but we're gonna do that in a second. So wait, is S something wrong in this sheet? No? That's one of the values that we're pumping out here, so... Zero. That's not correct. So it's time divided by, first of all, it shouldn't be -1. Yes, it should be. Okay, wait a second. So it goes 1. We want the first 7 to go, to 7 to work. Yeah, so it's -1. And then it's divided by 7 to the power of column -1. And then that's correct, I think. Yo, did it actually work? And there'd be some NAs. That's just, as to be expected, there should be 2 NAs. Oh, but then we're gonna have SA, which is gonna be a problem. I could put another conditional in there, but I don't think it's necessary, as I just come here and paste values. We have to ignore every 7th, which I know is going to be a bit stupid. But yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This gets ignored. So somehow I have to overwrite this for it to be 0. Wait, what? Yeah, like this. Values. Paste values. Oh, not values. Friggin' paste formula. Paste formula. Paste formula. See, it should return NA. Because all it's doing, yeah, it's like breaking. Okay, so 1, 3. Because there's only 3 possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So then, in this case, we need 3 times 7. So we need 21 times 7 numbers. So 147. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hide that. I'm going to hide this. This is the expansion of all of these, and I think this is going to work. And then the rest of this would all just be S and SS and blah, 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 and it would break. Wait, what am I doing? Hide. This, I don't even know what it's doing here. Now, here's the first one where it actually matters. So it should be looking at SF something. SAD. So unhide. SAD, SAF, SA, SA. Nothing, nothing. Breaks. Hello? Oh, is it looking... Should I not be doing row -1 then? Oh no, this one doesn't matter. This one's also broken. It's column -2. Copy. Paste formulas. Oh, well, that didn't work. Why did that not work? Oh, this is just a bug in the... This shouldn't be SAA. Oh yeah, because it should be column -2. Right. Formulas. What? Oh, right. All of these have to be changed to column -2. Right. I was just looking at the wrong thing. Now this is correct. AD. No, that's also wrong. It's also times 7. It's not +7. That's correct. Formulas. Drag all the way back down again. SFD. There we go. That's correct. Or SFA, then SFD. SFA, SFD. Okay. Everything is now working as correct, as intended. Hide. Hide. Today's a day that's definitely coming to get me. Oh, wait a second, actually. Let's... Yeah. Actually, it should be like this. Let's just paste. You can also paste there. It should just be pasting. There we go. I should be getting a lot of NA values now. Yep, that's going to break. I'm going to get some weird values. Then everything else should just work. And I think I've automated this enough. What? Okay, row and row minus 1 is 13. I should have maybe column minus 1. Yeah. No, it shouldn't be column minus anything. It should just be column squared. It should be 7 squared. Is 49 just the correct answer there? Okay. Yeah, I think that's right. I think it's just divided by 49. And this isn't divided by... Yeah. It's divided by 49. Yep. So we got SA, SF, everything else breaks. SAD, SAF, SA, SA, break, SA, SA. Okay, then S, FA, SFD, SF, SF, everything else works. Perfect. Oh man, I love that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. I'm going to drag it over a handful of generations. I'm going to take this, drag it over a handful of generations. Take this, I expect there to be a lot of NA calculations. Sad BC, Sad BF, Sad BX. Bunch of Sad Bs. This should be Sad BC. What if I remove the row -1 bit? Yeah, so this should be... this should be SF plus whatever that is. For some reason I'm getting SA, and I don't know why. Ah, none of these should have -1. No, that's correct. It gives me a 1. Is the start. Oh, no, this is totally fine. It's because that every 7th one is to be blackened out and ignored. But that also means that every 7th one otherwise is going to be an issue. So let's just come here and just delete that. There we go. Okay. All the better. All better, all better, all better, better. Yeah, there's going to be other issues involved with this, but... I know I could fix this, but I'm going to not bother for now. SFAD... And then none of these did anything else. So all the way down here and just delete. I can even friggin' fill with the nothing. Do this one and go all the way down the bottom. Fill with nothing and delete. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So yeah. SA. Yeah, there are SAD BF, SAD BC, SAD BC, SAD BCF, SAD BCF. So how many total things are there? There's 5, and you can bounce between to be up to 10. So I'm going to go to, like, 15. Yeah, you go from normal to that. How many total were there? 1? So, yeah. 1? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's the best you could possibly do, because these guys can never interact with each other. So everything beyond 15 is a complete waste. There's no need to even bother with any of those. In fact, I think that's the same too. 16 in general, but... then all I do is count... Oh, and now if I end with X, then I have to quit out. Yeah, are there other ones that are like... Yeah. I think if I scroll down a while, I'll probably be able to find some of them. But what I want to do now is I want to be able to count the number of total things there, and then math it out accordingly by counting them. But that's not doable. Oh my gosh, how am I supposed to do this? Am I going to be starting from scratch, essentially? Actually, I wonder if... Okay, how many variables do I have? I'm going to do include A. Then we have 2. Oh no, that's not even going to work. I'm going to do all the possible order, like all the possible combinations. Yeah, let's say that we have every possible of inclusive and non-inclusive of these. So all the binaries, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's to the power of 6. So we got 64, as well as whether they're included or not. Sorry, as well as their order. So that's... I don't know, that's... So... And then we also have to, in between every single option, say it's more than just a binary, because after the binary, it's do we go to one of the large letters or not? Which, there are 2 possible large letters to go to, or a not. So it's actually times 3. See, and then after each letter, which we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 3 to the power of 6 as well to multiply by. And you can't have 1 in front, actually, so it's 3 to the power of 7. That's the number of total options we have. Okay. I have no idea how to order. I know that there's a function that's... all the possible combinations. Oh man, that'd be great, wouldn't it? That's not the kind of thing I want, though. I want every permutation. Hey, this is... Nope. Okay. What I will do is... How do I do every permutation? Because what I want to do is I want to do every permutation of the lowercase letters. I can do every permutation of the lowercase letters, and I can work with that. We always start with S, and we always end with X. Okay, let me just quickly see what people are... Everybody else is saying... Yeah, everybody here is saying that today is a big yikes day. Well, I've got a lot of time to do whatever the heck I like. Well, we're 2 hours in, and I'm nowhere closer to being done as I am from starting. I need to have all the permutations, including all the 7. So including all 6. And then I do all the permutations including only 5. And my permutations including only 4. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna make a new one, and I'm gonna call it permutations. I'm gonna call it perm. What's that called again? So P1. No, it's just gonna be A, B, C, D, E, F. That's what I'm gonna work with. Row divided by factor, or it's fact 5 times 3. No, it's not just times 3, it's times 3 to the power of 6. Floor. So if it's 0, A. 1, B. 2, 3, D. 4, D. 5, E. 6, F. Okay, so now I've got to actually calculate that. 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 times 3 to the power of 6. 87,000. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I obviously can't do 87,000 evaluations, because that's just going to be the number of A's I have. Oh, actually, I can fix this, can't I? I can go to G&H as many times as I like. Okay, I'm gonna rebuild this. I can rebuild this table. I've got a clever. So because you can always go to G, and G goes to the exit, then any one of these guys can go to the exit through G. So that's true. Any one of those guys can go to the exit through G. Oops, that was actually a mistake. Yes, as G goes to the exit, then every single one of these can go to the exit through G. Okay. That's fine. And now we can talk about which other letters can go to other letters. So I'm going to take this, drag that away. So A goes to G and H. So I'm going to say both equals or that, comma, that. So A, true, that's true, that's true, that's true. So everything is true. A can go to literally anything. I'm just gonna delete that real quickly. Okay. So A can go to anything, including the exit. Okay. So if you have both, you can go to literally anything. So A had both, B had both. So all of these are true. You can go to absolutely anything. Oh, but no, that doesn't include whether you actually go to the path or go there directly, because that's two different ways of getting there. Oh. I have to count if you take the interim. Yeah, so let's only do the number of paths you could possibly take. We'll get there. We'll do that in a second. Okay. C, uh, both. It's where D gets screwy. Oh my god. Okay, I have to undo all of this. Okay. Um. How am I supposed to friggin' do this? BCG. And then we look at the number of B's. Yeah, so it's givens. We can do each given each. So yeah, we have x equals 1. Okay, wait a second. I can do this, can't I? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So given 6 different combinations, I think I can actually do this because I can work backwards. I can make a plot. Yeah, okay. Three, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so how many ways can you get to X? How many ways can you get to X? Via B and C. This isn't single directional, right? Okay, they're not directional. Good, good, good. So there are 3 ways to get to X. And then how many ways are there to get to B given X? Okay. So, yeah. So I start with this. Now I have to have all of the different options here. I have to permute 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 720. Okay, so I can actually do this. Oops. So it's mod of as mod. Should be mod 6, and I just effed up. Yeah. Yeah, that should be D. That should be E. That should be F, and we shouldn't need 6. So I go all the way down to 720. If I scroll down one more, it should give me... It does. Awesome. And now... I come to here. Oops. Uh-oh. Okay. I need to do... Yeah, that's a mistake. I understand what the error is, though. Um... Okay, because we're gonna go to E, and that's all it's gonna do. It's a little tricky, actually. It's a little bit harder than I thought it was going to be. Um, so I want 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Okay. So it starts with B, so it's +1. And then, when you get to... Whoops. +1. And then when you get to 144, which is 7 times the one lower. I think that looks right. I'm halfway there. 84. Maybe it's not even -1. Maybe it's just... Aha. A, C, D, E, F. A, B, D, E, F, A, D. Oh, let's go. Whoops. I made a mistake. E, F, A, B, E, F. Where that 2 should be... Oh my god, I actually did it. No, I didn't. This should be CC. Ah, wait a second. D, D, E, E. So I need D, D, E, E, F, F. Then I want E, E, F, F, C, C. So I'll have to recognize that something else changed. I could manually do all of this, but I really don't wanna. Ugh. Size 6 letters. Okay, so what we're just gonna do is we're just gonna delete all that. Row 1, column 1, start num, row -1, row -2. be midway through. Whoops, row, column 1, remember, column -1, number of characters 1. Okay, well. Paste values, delete. There we go, they got every single one here. Now, whoops. Values, whatever. I no longer care about that. We are now going to say for each one of these, they could either go directly, or could go through G, or could go through H. That's how I could do it. So, if... Yeah. So yeah, what we do is, because that G and H, like, these values don't matter. Those values don't matter. We'll just dye them white for now so we don't see them. That wasn't white enough, apparently. There we go. So these values, those values. If it's A, B, C, then it's both. Otherwise, it's only, well, I mean, it depends on what you're going to. If you're doing... Yeah, okay. So... Okay. And now we're going to take all this. And we're going to say... Because this is the very, very last one in the loop, we say... I'm going to do and 1 and 2, because it doesn't matter. X, and then X at the very end. So every single one of these, this is for all 6 possible options. So it'll all start with S. They all end with X. These are all of the okay. Now, if we're going to say pass column index number is going to be if it's an error, it's 1, otherwise it's, whoops, otherwise it's 0. Okay, so this is the list of can you go directly from that to that. Well, let's do it like this. But S should match to A. Oh no, it would never be an is error. Ah, there we go. Let's go to A, B, D. S can't go to B, though. Go to A, F. Be A and F, and that's it. And it's saying no for F. Oh, gosh. This is what I would call a disaster. There we go. Okay, I was just being stupid. Okay. And then we do plus.
New studies available on Prolific. Remove this extra area as well. Whoops, that was a mistake. We do. If that's true, 1, otherwise 0. Plus, and then you do the exact same thing again. Except instead of N1, it's N2.
So I guess E. Oh, wait a second. Oops. Should bring this right to the very, very top, actually. I don't know why I wasn't there. I have no idea why I was at the very, very bottom here. I actually have zero idea why. And F to X says there's only one way to do it, which indirect. If I have to go to N1, then N1 to X. Okay. Cool. So, equals that times that times that times that times that times that. And that's the number of total ways that you can do that exact path. All the way down, you'll find a couple of them that'll actually end up working. Okay. These are all the 6 ways. I'm going to do all the 5 permutations, which I think is literally just this exact list, but you remove the last column and duplicates. Yeah, something like that. 'Kay, so I'm going to come here, then data, text to columns, delimited on comma. Man, I've been taking so long that the friggin'... Oh man, today is... $16. Okay. Now we come here, we paste these. Whoops, no, we come here, paste values. Give it a couple extra worth of leeway. S, which I'll bring to here. X. Bring to there. They can literally just take this, paste it in here. And then repeat. Except I remove this. $16, okay. So now this should only go like Oh yeah, actually, it would be literally the exact same, wouldn't it? Okay. Pick 4 numbers from 1 to 6. Go. Yeah. Okay. Values. Whoops, that's a mistake. I want to do S, X. This is going to have a lot less. It's going to have half the amount, actually, if I'm not mistaken. If that shifts over. Whoops. And then you take away this. Go all the way down there. Take these. Bring down to 16 as well. Let's just delete that for the sake of it. Okay. Now we do 3 number permutations. Do the exact same thing. Wait a second. Did I F up something? It goes to 360. I just realized I might have made a mistake. Yep, okay. I did make a mistake. I didn't wipe the base first. But now I fixed it. FEDC. That's literally the last possible combination that they could make. Cool. I remembered. Permutations. Paste values. Once again, drag over. Once again, drag over. I could find some formula to do that. Oops, not what I meant to do. With the first, we're down to only 4. Down. Okay. This is ugly. But now we're getting closer. Is this the most disgusting thing I've ever written? No, it's definitely up there. Move the first one as is tradition. Okay, and now we're getting closer to actually being done this godforsaken first question. Okay. Give me a second, I'm just... Okay. I really hope that the follow-up isn't you can now visit each of the small caves twice or something, which I could definitely believe. I know, I'm just lazy. You know what? I'm just gonna do it. And then for completion, whoops. Just so I can do everything correctly. I know that the answer is going to be 0, but I'm still going to do it anyways. Is there no only 2 skip path to get there? I thought there was. S. Go to A. Oh my gosh, I actually can. I actually do have to count. I was making a joke that I was thinking in my head, like, I'm not going to need to do this example where I'm just going to do S and then X, but I actually do, I think. Because the answer is 1. There is one way to actually do it. I was doing that, I was going to do that as a joke. But it's actually necessary. Okay, so now we do equals sum of this and this and this and this and this and this. NA? Why? Are there NA values somewhere here? Okay, well. Is it towards the very bottom? Are there, like... What the heck? Oh, I guess because this is... This just effed up somehow. Don't know how, but... Somewhere along the way, that effed up. Five, 1, 5, 7. Please be right. My fucking god. A single small cave twice. How am I gonna do this? I've did the exact same problem, but I need to do a permutation with a 7th element, and then I have to manually override that 7th element to be all of the possible options. No, I don't need to be any of the possible options. Wait a second. I can just do F and it would work, or G or whatever. And I need to go from the previous element. Yeah, I have to do a weird count thing. So, you know what? Table is relevant. That's not... Okay, so this, delete. Yep, this, delete. Yep. So, for this, first of all, I want to see how little I place. I placed like crap, didn't I? I don't even care. I'm just curious at this point. Okay. Some way from D to F. Oh, I could go D something F. D again. Let's do D, big number D again. Okay, I'm gonna have to consider that. Um. Does this have? If I do 7 numbers. Oh God. So it'd be unique. And those one numbers 1 to 7. Then we start by saying that the 7 is A, and then repeat from there. Then we do the same thing, but say 7 is B. This actually isn't that big of a problem. Yeah, okay. So let me just go fix this in sheet 4. Where what we're going to do is we're going to... Yeah, whatever. Who cares? Let's just... All the way down here, we're just going to delete. We're back up here, and now we're going to do... 7 is row column 1, or row 1 column 1. And then I'll start with being A. And then we continue from there. Okay, copy. Starts with 5040. It's going to be a lot. Okay, so that's the first case. All 5040 of them. Oh, but there's also going to be duplication. Okay, so we can fix that. We remove duplicates. Yep. And then we do equals row column 15 column minus 15 1. Whoops, that didn't work. All the way down to here. Well, down to here, I guess. Okay. This is actually going to work, and I can't believe it. And then we say that this is S. Down to the bottom. X. Down to the bottom. Move to there. Move to there. We'll do all the complicated stuff after. But that's 1. I'm just going to make it 12 pixels this time. Okay. Repeat with 6 numbers. And then I'm going to come back to this sheet. And repeat. Copy. Go right up to the very, very top. Oh no, that's 1. That is going to be B. Okay. I'm going to do this. Shift over. Cat. Those guys. Okay, there's actually a handful more that we're going to have to deal with. I'm going to do this all manually because I know that it's... Paste values. Remove duplicates. Continue with concurrent selection. And then we go back to perm 2. Whoops. Whatever. Okay, I'm just going to do that later, I think. I think it'll just be faster to just do that afterwards. Do S and X at the very, very end. I'm doing this manually and I don't care. C. Because that included... Actually, you know what? Nah, I think probably... Okay, nope. EBA. There we go. Then take that, copy. Well, it's actually not. Values. There we go. Math still works out. I do page down. It's saying that because it's removing a blank area too. There we go. Let's go right down the very bottom here. And lastly, we do F. Values. I was thinking if there's an easier way for me to do this, and I don't think that there is one that I can think of off the top of my head. Cool. Now, we officially have all of the 6s done, so S, X, X, start to exit. Whoop. Whoop. $20 pixels. There we go. Okay. So all those are now done. We've now done all of the 7s. Now we do the 6s. Copy. Exact same process, same as the first. Delete that column. Okay. Okay, same thing. So with A. What? Oh, minus 13. Okay. There we go. And now we come here and we paste values like that. Okay. Now we do the same thing. B. Okay, same, absolutely the same thing. C. I could probably do each of these faster if I did each of them, but at this point I'm committed, and I'm not going to think about it anymore. I'm well pot committed into this stupid endeavor. We go all the way down to here. Oh my gosh. E. Move duplicates. Oh, down to nearly the bottom. F. Continue with country selection. Okay. Now, all the way back up. Start. Exit. I can't believe it's taking so friggin' long. Oh, this is one that I'm just essentially forcing in manually. Genuinely painful. Please tell me that there's not more. Okay, it's not. I actually didn't know off the top of my head as to how many it would be. But I know now that it's half the amount. Oh, well, first of all the way to the bottom here. I could delete that, which is really nice. Unhide this. Delete that column. Delete that column. Now everything works again. We're going to go from 6. Actually, no, we're going to go from 4. Hide. Okay. No, we're not. I'm going to start by deleting this, copying this, pasting values, move duplicates, continue with current selection. Okay. Yeah, it's not going to be every one. So go from here. Down to here. Hide. That's 11. Whoop. Don't even need those anymore. Now come here, copy this one. Go here, paste. Whoops. Paste values. E. Paste values. Move duplicates. Sorry, whoops, like that. Paste values. Put another 1300 or so. C. You see, this is like monotonous at this point. I know that it's definitely like draining on anybody who actually, is watching this. But hey, if I have to sit through a 3-hour disaster of a problem, then you have to as well, mother effers. Oh, I got some messages. Yeah, somebody was just asking about my solution. I just wanted to say I'm muted there. Oh, wait, I've already done FEDCC. No, I need to come to D again. Here we go. So now that's FEDDC, which is the next element in this. That's how I can double check that I'm not duplicating things. Okay. E. And I know that everything else worked out because I... So it's normal and 1, 2, 3. HC. Oh my gosh. One of these guys I'm going to have to duplicate whenever I do HC. I don't know which one is HC, though. I'm going to tell them apart. Literally can't. They're identical otherwise. So D is this guy that has 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not counting start. So start, this is XX. That's DD. Which means one of these two, for let's say B, anytime that there is a singleton B, we double it. Yeah, there's... Wait a second. No, I can fix this. I can fix this. I can fix this. That fixes the whole thing. That just fixes it, doesn't it? Because normally BB wouldn't work. That counts as another way. Now you go from B to ME to B again. That should be correct. Okay. That works. Okay. That's all I needed to do. Everything else works, right? FEDDC. Okay. FEDDC. I hope that absolute fuck this works. FEDC. Yep. Okay. Oh, man. I'm now petrified. I went from being very happy about my situation to now being absolutely mortified at it. That's the only thing I removed, right? I think that's the only thing I've actually still removed. I think everything else is still intact. Fuck, why'd I have to be so greedy with that? That's frustrating. Okay, 5's done. So, starts, exit. Yeah, so if B is the one that's visited twice, then it adds 1 extra back and forth, and it's okay. Because we're visiting ME for when it visits itself. Normally you can't visit yourself to add an extra, but now you can. Okay. I'm now shivering, but I think that just works. I'm pretty sure that just works. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, let's go to 4. God damn. First of all, let's take this all the way down here. Delete. Next, we do this. Unhide. Come right up to here. Delete. And now we delete. That works perfectly. This is no longer minus 11. This is now minus 9. Okay, no, I'm just going to do this the faster way. Nope. Okay, there we go, like this. Cool. Except this is dead. Oops. Duplicates. What? That was weird. Yep, incredibly weird. Oh, well. So in this case, we have A doubled up. The final thing shouldn't even have an A in it. It should just be FETC. But now we should have FEAA somewhere. FEAA. Just counting as the last value. B. That's really bad. Oh my god, that's really bad. Now we have double B's. Now we have FECC. FECC is there, and I'm going to have FEDD as our bottom thing next time. Yes, this is garbage. I agree, and I know that people are saying that right now, saying, yes, he persevered and finished it, but at what cost? And the answer is my sanity. copy, feed. Oh, I just keep alt-tabbing. I'm getting quicker at this. Now that I've done it a dozen times. A couple dozen times at this point now. Okay, actually that's all of them. FFED, cool. Start, all the way down. X, all the way down. Shrink these to 20. Scoot over a little bit. Put a dot there just to give us some scroll room, and now we're doing 3s. Copy. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty finally. Take all that, delete, unhide. Scroll up to what is it this time? Like, oh gosh, really not many at all actually. Okay, well then you delete that column. Oh yeah, that's fine. Delete that column. Start with A. That's 210. 9, 7. Whoops. I'm gonna keep doing that every time. My mistakes. Whoops, that was a mistake. $136 values remain. Right. Repeat. This time I can just scroll down to the very bottom super quickly though. Yeah, there's probably a way to, again, I'm gonna keep saying that, there's probably another way to do this better. But I have no desire of thinking of a better way of doing it right now. This is just wanting to have a question, wanting to have the question done. Do we have FTD somewhere now? Yep. I'm starting to clearly have issues with my thinking already. I can feel the druggedness from being awake too late beginning to settle, and the monotony of everything else beginning to drone. And normally this is where I would say I'm going to take a break. But I'm not going to take a break just because I'm almost done, and I'd like to have it done as fast as possible. I will take a break when I am finished. And this, actually, I completely forgot about that too. It's relevant. Those go down to 20. Insert. Well, this goes to there. Those all go down to 20. Oops. Delete. Okay. We get to do the 2s. Not gonna be that many of those. 42 of them. And most are going to be duplicates, I'm guessing. I can do this manually. I'm not even going to bother. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, A, B, C, D, E, F. Those are all the possible options. There we go. It's good enough, fast enough, not even going to bother. Here we're going to have and then lastly, I'm going to go over a couple more. So I do have to do S to X, and now I got to come back all the way over here, go to perm, grab that formula, perm 2. Oh, go back to the original perm sheet. All the way back over here. We do. Whoops. First one. You bring all the way down. Move that first boy. Bring all the way down. First guy. Bring all the way down. Move the first guy. Bring all the way down. Move the first guy. Bring all the way down. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Move the first guy. Now we do equals that plus, or it's now sum of this. Nope, sorry. This, and this, and this, and this, and this. This. And this. And this. Please be correct. Oh my god, no. No, 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 no. Oh. Maybe it wasn't B or C. I think it was B. Oh, wait a second. Did I screw up? No, I didn't. Ugh. Yeah, let's just double check to see if this is correct. If I did B to B, let's go somewhere where there is BB. Towards the very top, just double check whether this was correct. So how many ways can I go from B to B? I can go from B. I'm gonna do it 3 ways. Aha. Did I F up somewhere? Oh, it's here. That fixes it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, and now my hope is gone. Yeah. I put that there as a desperate last hope of that might be working. But, well, now I just gotta double check. Does it say that B to B is 3? It does. Did I delete anything else? That's my real question. Okay, let's recopy this over. Way back in. Way over here. Okay. So we have XX, HC, AB, DD, H, BM. Didn't I do something with BM as well? It's really weird. You had to go JT, BM, and back. Was that the E? Yeah, the only thing that E could be used for is going to N2. So I will do. Base values, and now we remove duplicates. So we have end, start, let's move like here. Let's just double check that I have everything correct. Okay. Do they plot out anything? So this one has. Okay, let's do this one. Yeah, this one is reasonably small, and we can use it for logic. So let's make sure we've done everything correctly. First of all, it's actually, yeah, like this. There we go. So base transposed. We've got start. Yeah, like that. Okay. All I gotta do is debug. Nope. That, okay. So we've got DC end. HN start. Start KJ. DC start. DCHN. LNDC. HN end. AJSA, KJHN, KJDC. Okay, the rest are false. So now that's S, that's S, that's E, that's E, A, B, C, and 1 and 2, A, B, C, and 2. Then we have D. This be X, not E. D, just for the sake of, because the thing's gonna break otherwise. This will just make it work without needing to do anything else. So, save. Yeah, it's saving. I'm gonna do save as day 12 tests. It says 103 was the actual answer. This is 6 of length. Well, of only 1 in the middle. 1, 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, it's 1, 2, nope. 1, 2,
New studies available on Prolific.
shut up. 4, 5, 6, and that was successfully evaluated. Okay. Wait a second. Wait, 103 is correct. What? Wait, it did 103 right. Wait, so 103 is right. Huh? Three 509. This will be better. This is that. This is that. Duplicates. Okay. Let's do this again. Build another table. These all assume that every number can get to every other one, though. No, it's not. It's assuming that these can't get to each other. Which is a correct assumption in this case. We have start, end. So the only time you can go to we is with he. That's literally the only time we can go to we. So it's the exact same situation then. Okay, so they're giving us some really good work, really good things to work here. So, transpose. So, start. Okay, so fs end. Actually, let's just make this faster. Fs end is one of them. He dx, he dx, dx, he. Okay, no, let's do row 1, column 2, do row 18, column 3, include whoops. Or the other way around. Okay, there we go. So now I can do A. That's just in case. A, B, C, E. I can delete that as long as I say that B doubles up on itself. Like that. Two. X. F. Paste transposed. Okay, let's see if this works as intended, which I think it should. Very confused if it didn't, and that's what's really confusing me overall here. Use values. Okay. Okay, 3509. So one of these is not like the others. Did I F up somewhere and didn't put in the correct mouse? Maybe I doubled up on something by accident. What's the difference here? 509 minus 529. That's a suspiciously nice number. So first of all, these are all going to be zeros in this case. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, that should just be zero entirely. Whoops. Okay. The value is by 10 is was 1020 off. The 120. Well, these are the obvious ones. They're probably egregiously wrong. This goes to there's 72 ways to do this order. Which one is C? EJ? That's not right. It is actually. What was it going from? S start with PJ? It does. There are 3 ways to do it. Yeah, going from B to B, the only way to do that would be by going through N1, N2, or revisiting itself immediately using the fancy message. There should only be 3 ways to do it. Then why is this wrong? My guess is that one of these. I messed up on one of these somewhere here. Let's see what this does.
New studies available on Prolific.
What? Wait, what? I just removed a bunch of them. What? Did I make a mistake somewhere? I might have made a mistake somewhere, and I don't know where. I mean, I'm gonna do it like this. I'm just gonna do that and see what it does. Okay. No duplicate values found. Okay, sure. False, false. B can visit B. It's not the right answer. Okay. That's of course wrong. I just didn't actually do it properly. These. One, two, three. What the f... I'm so tired.